Hi, I'm Cindy Halpern, and this is a little catch-up. I haven't recorded in a while. Just a few tidbits. I finished seeing my patient of 5 months. She was taken off hospice. She didn't meet their requirement anymore, so I'm still going to have to get used to that. Every Wednesday I would visit her, and hopefully I get another patient soon from hospice. But you can't rely on that because it has to be a good match. And when there's a match for me, I will be ready. And until then, I will have to find something else to do with my time. Spring is on the way. The temperatures are still bitterly cold today here on the North Shore of Long Island, but the forecast for next week is for the 40s, so with that there's hope of going to Rhode Island again at the end of March for my appointment, and some important visits coming up too, hopefully at the end of March in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. And just hoping for spring, for this winter to be over. And we had some excitement here in the New York area with the LaGuardia Airport crash. Hopefully, those people that are lightly injured will be okay. Perhaps the airport shouldn't have let them land. The pilot did a great job in getting the plane down and preventing loss of life. And the other thing was that in the news was Harrison Ford was also in a crash, and I think he's probably going to be all right. But they kind of splashed that in the news more than other things. In Kentucky, 24 hours, people were stuck on the road. I think that was, it was fine that we talked about Harrison Ford, but then we should have moved on to the Kentucky situation with hundreds of motorists stranded. That's a little bit more important, more people involved, and to let people know not to go on the roads there. The news is kind of skewed like that. They go celebrity news more than the average person news. I don't really care for that very much. And we had Purim. I got home with Tasha from Copenhagen Bakery. That's the best I can do. I don't really have the facilities here to make hamantaschen, and I don't have the skill anyhow. So something like that I have to go out for. And then it's Shabbat tonight, so I'll be turning to channel 138 to listen to my Shabbat services televised from the Central Synagogue in New York City. That's become a tradition I've picked up. I go to synagogue sometimes, like when the rabbi's daughter was bar mitzvahed, and for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Yom HaShoah and things like that. But I just don't go every Friday, so this is the way I go, to watch it on TV and observe Shabbat in that way. So trying to keep some traditions going. I know when my daughter was a little girl, I used to take her to Friday night services. We used to enjoy that. I went to Temple Bethel in Providence, Rhode Island. She really enjoyed that. And I think she got away from that more when she was bar mitzvahed, because she had her secular work to do and it became overwhelming. But she does celebrate Jewish holidays with Scott. And that's the important thing, that my grandson have some traditions of Judaism, and then when he's an adult, decide for himself what he really wants to follow. I mean, you can't tell adults what to do anyhow. You can only guide them, and in the end it's their decision to decide. So that's how it goes. Hopefully spring brings new promise and improved health for me. Then I'll have to look at the temperature anymore, worry about when to go out. Actually, I'm going out today. I have to have my car inspected. It's supposed to go up to the lower 20s, and I'm just driving it right inside the garage there, Toyota, so I should be okay. Ted cleaned my car off, so I just have to rush out to my car and then rush it, and, just drive into Toyota, and by the time my car's done, it will be in the middle 20s, which might be sustainable for me. With the sun out, no wind, it really is sustainable. Lower 20s when there's wind and there's no sun, that's when it's not. I have to make a judgment call. You know, I'm so sick to have to worry about the weather and how it affects my health, and, you know, it'd be nice just to be able to go out and not think about those things, but that's how it is. My sister died at 45 of a massive stroke. She was very obese. She didn't have asthma or anything like that, but she died at 45. I'm going to be 55 in June, so these precautions I've taken since I've taken ill, I've extended my life, and intelligence can extend your life. If you do intelligent things, you can try to avoid problems. Okay, happy days.